So today we're going to have a look at AMC's price action, where the price currently is, where it's going to go to, and also look at the overall market in terms of the health. But before I look into those markets, I just want to say a happy new year to all of you guys. I hope you guys had a great one, much needed time spent with the family, all of that, and you stayed healthy and safe. And also I'd like to announce the winner of the £100 competition is Maxine. Congratulations, Maxine. So if you guys like to know how you can go about winning £100, there'll be another competition for this month. Watch to the end of the video, and at the end of the video I'll announce how you can go about winning that.
High grade sipping on my liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Batman me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the liquor.
So the month of December for AMC has been a bit shaky in terms of the prices. Came down basically around the $6.50, and that was set as a support. So it's just basically been bouncing. There was some movement from the bulls trying to raise the price up on the 4th of December, but the bears basically just brought the price all the way down to test this support, 650 support. There was some pushback from the bulls, but the bears actually broke that support on the 20th of December, and since then the bears brought the price down below 650 and basically kept that price below it. But there has been some movement from the bulls in particularly the last trading week really of December, where the price has been steadily rising up, but there's been a lot of resistance, especially on the 28th of December when the price got to 650. So the 650 is now a resistance, and it looks like a strong one. You can see by the huge wick caused on the session of the 28th of December. The bulls brought the price up to it, and the bears pushed the price all the way down from 649 all the way down to 620. 20-cent move, that's pretty big. And the next session of the 29th of December was bearish, bringing the price all the way down from 620 down to the close of 611. But today's pre-market is up from 612 all the way up to 617. So just need to wait to see what the price is gonna say today, what the market is gonna do today, being the start of the new year. And I was saying towards the end of last year in some of my previous analysis of AMC, I was saying that Q1 of 2024 is going to be a very interesting one. The bulls will try to take control and dominance over the market, and the first sign of that would be if this 650 resistance is broken. And if it's broken, then we're likely going to see the price heading up, and we're going to see a lot of volume in the volume bar. And also with the volume profile, the price is likely going to head up to the 670, which is a point of interest. So we just need to wait to see how this plays out in Q1 of 2024. So if I have a look at the overall market, looking at the S&P 500, and the S&P 500 is looking pretty interesting as well. It's basically going between the resistance of 479 and the support of 459. So the price headed up, tested it close to it around 475, came down a little bit. At this point you can see the initial signs of bearish activity, bringing the price down from 475 all the way down to 468. But the bulls are steadily creating a lot of demand to raise this price back up to test this 479. They're really trying to test this resistance, trying to break it. But as you can see from the volume of the bears increasing from the session of 28th of December, the volume sitting at 77 million, and that looks like a doji close. But the next session on the 29th of December, the volume increased from 77 million all the way up to 122 million on the bearish side. So it looks like this resistance is actually a good one. It's likely going to hold and could potentially actually bring the price down to test the support of 459 and potentially bounce back if that support holds pretty well. And especially seeing as the volume profile, there's not much volume from 467 to effectively 459. Basically there's not much resistance that it can go to, so it'll basically eat up a lot of liquidity heading down to this area. And as it gets towards this point of 459, between 459 and 454, it's a very good or potentially very good support region. So we'll just need to wait to see what happens in that sense as well. So if we have a look at the Russell is roughly the same as well, but the Russell broke above the resistance of 197, and it looks like it's potentially going to start heading back down. And as you can see around this area from the volume profile, there's quite a lot of volume activity, especially between 196 and 201. So that roughly is a support zone. So we just need to wait to see what the market is saying in general, and what the market is saying could really trickle down to AMC in terms of, if the market is looking positive, then AMC is likely to reap the benefits of that, and if the market is negative, then AMC is likely to be affected by that. Again, with the market, it's just really just a waiting game. So we'll just have a look to see any major announcements that could affect the US dollar or any other currencies that could ultimately trickle down to stocks and ETFs. This data is mainly used by Forex traders, but as you can see, there's not really any, in fact, there's no major news announcements. Being the start of the first trading day really of the new year, there's not really going to be any major announcements or anything. People just need to get back into it. As you can see, there's been holidays, the Swiss franc, so Switzerland had a holiday, Japan had a holiday. There's been no trading activity for any of those. So the market's really going to be, especially this week, I believe the market is going to be relatively quiet until people get back into the swing of things. Then you start seeing a lot of volume coming into the market, a lot of liquidity, and you see a lot of movement, potentially a lot of movement. So if we have a look at what the earnings projections are for the 2024, and as you can see, Q2 of 2024, they're projecting it to be sort of better, although they believe it might start getting worse Q3 and Q4. But we'll just need to wait to see what happens. These are just projections. What actually happens in reality might be different, and most likely will be different. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell if this is your sort of thing. And if you're invested in AMC, or just in general, if you're invested and you'd like me to have a look at any of the stocks that you're looking to invest in, or you're currently invested in, if you want me to do some technical analysis, let me know in the comments below, guys. And also give this video a thumbs up. It helps me know that this is the kind of content that you like to see, and I'll continue bringing out content like this. If you like to win £100, then guys, comment below, share the video, let us know in the comments that you've shared the video, and also I'll put you into a draw that you could win £100 at the end of the month, just like Maxine won for the end of December. Thanks guys, I will see you in the next video.
Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Batman, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the liquor. I steady sip.